Conservative media viewers and basketball fans all around the world, what is up? It's me, John D. Villarreal, the four-time national champion, joined by Paul at Villarreal, the NBA/basketball expert. Hey, we're talking 2012 Olympics, and we're talking basketball, and there's some really intense stuff, Paul. Apparently, Brazil has beaten Spain. Now, there's a lot to discuss here, okay? Of course, on Spain's team, we have the Gasol brothers, Pau Gasol of Los Angeles Lakers fame, everything like that, and his brother is also in the NBA. And I mean, now we have a situation where Brazil was 4-1 at the Olympics, and Spain is now 3-2. And look, I mean, the Gasol brothers are so tough and so dominant. They basically represented, more than half the points, I believe, for Spain. First of all, personal opinion only, not alleging facts, not casting aspersions, all for entertainment purposes only. Please check disclaimers. But, Barbosa led on the scoring with Brazil there. But the thing about Brazil is, in my personal opinion, they distributed the points. Everybody was getting involved. You had all kinds of different players coming up, scoring points for Brazil. I like the basketball they were able to play. And I know these are two, very good teams, obviously. But at the end of the day, I just felt like Brazil was playing more team basketball. If you look, over there at some of the box score stuff, for Spain, there were a number of players, that didn't have any points. Now, maybe that's not saying everything, but when you see a box score top to bottom that has the point distribution of Brazil, Paul, I think you have to say that you have to like what Brazil was able to do with the team play here.
Yeah, look, each of these teams has a decent amount of talent, several guys that are in the NBA. What you mentioned, certainly with the Gasol brothers, Spain, I think, is certainly one of the top contenders to win the Olympic gold medal behind the United States, and they played great in 2008 in that memorable final gold medal game. So I agree with you, though. Spain, I'm looking at the box score now. I did not get to see the game live. We've been covering different things today, but I'm looking, and what happened in this game, from what I can tell in the box score, is that it was basically the Spain front line against the entire Brazil team. And in this instance, the front line of Spain lost. So as you mentioned, they didn't get a lot of production from their guards and their backcourt. Rudy Fernandez didn't score a point. Now, he only played 15 minutes. I don't know if he got hurt or if he was just ineffective, but that's kind of surprises me. One thing that is really hurting Spain in this Olympic contest is that they're missing Ricky Rubio, their star point guard, who had suffered an ACL injury during the last NBA regular season. So they are really missing him, and they certainly missed his productivity today. But they still have enough talent with Jose Calderon and Rudy Fernandez and some of the other guys on their bench to get it done. Brazil just outplay him. Barbosa is a terrific player, certainly an NBA caliber player, and he is in the NBA along with Thiago Splitter and Anderson Varejao. But that's what they need to do. They distributed the ball around, a little inside, outside with Barbosa and Splitter, and it worked. And as you mentioned, I'm looking at their bench scoring, and it's 7-7, 6-6.
Yeah.
That's what happened here. The entirety of the Brazilian team just outworked Spain's front line, pounded inside attack. And congratulations to Brazil. This isn't a huge upset, but still a little bit surprising, particularly because of how Spain is viewed in this tournament. So it's a great win. We had another big upset today. Australia beat Russia, and I think it was on a last-second three-point shot from Patty Mills, who's a great player who found his way back to the NBA. So, look, this basketball tournament in the Olympics for the men is turning out better than I thought it was going to be. I mean, I thought USA might run away with everything, but as we're watching it right now, USA versus Argentina, that's a close game. We saw USA versus Lithuania. That was a close game. So, things are looking pretty good as we keep heading toward the medal rounds.
Look, I absolutely agree with you. Let me touch on a few things that you talked about. I was able to watch some of the game, this game right here, Brazil versus Spain, and I saw that one part where, I believe Gasol got the pass underneath the hoop, went up, scored the point, got a little, there was some foul contact there, got the and one, and but like you said, the Gasol brothers weren't enough. You had versus the whole entire team basketball and the passing and the movement of Brazil. And we remember, we did a video on that, last second loss of Brazil versus Russia on that, on the last seconds 3-point by Russia with the contact, everything like that. I forget exactly how much time was on the clock. It was in the final seconds there, obviously, and then Brazil wasn't able to get their last shot off there. And look, if Brazil hadn't have lost that game to Russia, they would be undefeated at this point. And then with Russia, with this game today, I mean, like you said, there's a lot of exciting basketball happening right here, international level basketball. It's very exciting. There's a lot of stuff happening with the teams. USA right now is in this close game here with Argentina and Manu Ginobili and the rest, Paul. Very exciting stuff going on.
This is an excellent tournament. It's turning out again. It's turning out better than I thought it was going to be. And I'm sure a lot of people are thrilled around the world watching this tournament. We've had some close finishes. We've had some upsets. We've had some surprises just in how much difficulty the USA is having in some of these games. This Argentina game, the last game against Lithuania, it's very exciting, and it points towards a good and hopefully dramatic conclusion to this tournament.
Exactly, and we're going to talk all about that. And also, I want to foreshadow, I believe we're going to do a video on comparing this USA team with the 92 Dream Team based upon some of the play that we've seen here. We've had some, we've been thinking about this, and I don't want to spoil that video right there, but I think, folks are going to want to tune into that video, Paul. But look, this is great. We're going to check the rest of this USA versus Argentina match on, but the news of this video right here, first of all, I would say this too, all personal opinion only, not alleging facts, in case it's personal, all for entertainment purposes. Please check exclamation. The news of this video is, Brazil wins a game versus Spain, and now Brazil is 4-1, Spain is 3-2. What do you think about that? We need to hear from all the basketball fans all around the world, particularly the Spanish basketball fans and the Brazilian basketball fans. It's time for you to weigh in on this. Tell us what you think about this. Give us comments below. Please subscribe above. I'm John D. Villarreal, the 4-time national champion. That is Paul F. Villarreal, the NBA/basketball expert. We are conservative new media. Please rate this video up. Also, please post it to your social networking sites. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.